Hello guys, back at it again with another episode of the Biden cast. Now we have a very special guest and give a huge American welcome to Muscle Mommy. How has it been, Muscle Mommy? It has been a year since we last saw each other, now as a distinguished writer, author, but most importantly, a person that can bench 135. Can you tell us about?
Thank you, Joe, for asking me that question. Now, my new book, Muscle Mommy Introduction, which is it's not that obviously, but in my new book, Muscle Mommy Introduction, I talk about the three different branches or like starting points of adaptation, which is dangerous situations, the fear of autophobia, which is the fear of being left behind, and essentially being less advanced than other parts of society, and the psychological factor that necessitates or strives toward the goal of.
Very interesting, Muscle Mommy. Now, as a huge fan of yours and the new book, you talk about the three different subject matters such as English, sociology, and urban ecology. My favorite being the subject of English.
One of the most prominent evidences of adaptation can be seen in my favorite short story, actually, The Most Dangerous Game Ever, where the two main characters, General Zaroff and Rainsford, is having a hunt off. And general summary is where General Zaroff is a predator who hunts down its prey. Rainsford, who is the prey, needs to find new ways of adaptation and survivals to survive in the cruel forest that he is put in.
Thank you for sharing that. Now, Muscle Mommy, I really want to dive into the psychology that plays into what we know as adaptation, and how big of an impact that can have on a person.
For sociology, the most fascinating example would be the Lost Boys of Sudan, where few selected personnel that were refugees from Sudan traveled to America to find a better life. Throughout the documentary, we see the Lost Boys of Sudan experiencing various different cultures and norms that are present in America, but most importantly, we see the cultural differences and what the Lost Boys of Sudan does to adapt to us.
Wow, what a spectacular exploration of these different ideas and concepts. Now it does seem as our 3 hours is almost upon us, and finally, to end off the show, would you like to tell us about the 3 days of torture, the challenge that you were out through in urban ecology?
Unfortunately, I can't explain all 7 days of the torture. The 7 day week challenge, but I will be able to summarize the threes. Day one of no new things, and day six of, I believe, is no energy, and day seven of giving back to the community. Now, day one and six is very correlated to each other, as it it essentially is a limitation of resources that we have. For example, no new things means no new products, no new headphones or anything like that. No energy means no social media, no phones or anything like that, which leaves us behind the ever growing pace of society, which also leaves us behind, which triggers our autophobia into thinking that our brains or like our skills of adaptation are catching up to the modern society. And the day seven of giving back to the community was just a culmination of all I've learned and just giving back to the community in a way that it helps. Me and my family went out to the beach to do some beach cleaning, and it was a very grateful time. Yo, wait, Joe, is it actually 3 hours? Bro, it's been 4 minutes, Joe. What the hell is this? Bro, we gotta do the pot. Bro, yo, is this camera still? Oh, shoot, my fault.